both these teams are running. While we do that, be sure to cast your predictions in the chat. If you think that Gannicus are going to continue stronger, then be sure to vote for them. If you think that they're going to be able to win this map and therefore the series as well. That being said, here we have Icy and Tack on the Reinhardt and the Sigma. Rook is going to be on Junkrat. This is not a bad Junkrat map either. Scarrow's on Symmetra, and early Vincent and Lewis on the Baptiste and the Lucio.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we see, like I said, we see Sims from both teams and Junks on both teams, which is pretty exciting for me because, oh, we have a disc. Wait, no, we don't.
Swapping roles there.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, but we have the Sim Junk on both teams. Nothing too surprising here. We have the Bap Lucio, and the only difference is the Sigma versus the Diva. We see a lot of aggression coming out from Choice A1. I mean, Choice A1, they're going to be going very low, but so is Tack and Icy. Both is falling slowly. Immortality still saves them both, and Choi does die along with White Will. Good job by Rook. However, trying them does kill the main tank. So main tank down for both teams. However, Frost Nova is still up 1. Scarrow makes it up 2 with that kill. Still up 2 because MC Wizard is going to be trading out with Talk in early Vincent. So yeah, an early cap here for Frost Nova. But if I recall correctly, this is exactly what happened on Busan as well.
This is really good for Frost Nova. They want this percentage. They want to be building up the objective first. And we do have a quick re-engagement here coming out from Gannicus, but hopefully they'll be able to continue to hold strong.
Icy and Choi both taking so much damage. Immortality fields come out to save both. Main tanks, fire strikes coming out. Choi a little bit closer to that shatter, but Icy kills Milan, which means that Frost is going to be up 1. The window comes out. They're going to be even, though. The window's going to get so hard for them to engage, but somehow, with the window up, they find 3 kills. Rook only is the only one on Frost able to find 1. Vig is going to be able to kill Icy here, and it's just this Sigma and Bap here. Lewis falls to Vig again, and yeah, from here, it's going to be a very, very early flip coming out from Gannicus.
Yeah, only 33% to the objective, and Frost Nova has some ultimates to spare into this next fight. The Riptire, the Shatter coming out from Choi is big.
I apologize. I was taking a sip of water there, but Choi with a huge Shatter there, is able to get 3. He does go down for it, but at the end of the day, that's not going to be too important. It's just going to mean that Gannicus has to just fall back just a little bit here, but so far Gannicus still looking dominant. They have the tire, they have this beat, and yeah, the timing popped really early from Triangular. Oh my goodness. They didn't see him. He was hiding in the corner. Triangular with the 5-man tire. Was just sitting in a corner behind them, and I honestly want to watch that replay, to be honest with you, but
someone get Frost Nova to download and play a little bit of Valorant, because these guys have got to check their corners, make sure the Triangle is looking for these sneaky plays there, as we should expect them to. There's going to be a rotation here that we're seeing from Frost Nova.
A Flux comes out early. The Flux gets both tanks actually, and the bomb, the Riptire coming out from Rook does find the Choice A1. Triangular is going to be trading out with Lewis, so 5-5 for both teams. Simwall coming out from Milan. Scarrow is going to be holding on to hit still for some reason. Rook is going to be able to kill Triangulum. The Vig bomb does kill 1. Milan still, sorry, not Milan. Scarrow is still holding on to that Simwall for some reason, and Gannicus again able to find this kind of decisive victory, even though they lost the main tank first.
Yeah, and look at this objective progress here, 72%, and Gannicus is looking pretty good here. MC Wizard already has another amplification matrix that they're going to commit to this fight to help build some of those other ultimates. We're looking to see if Frost Nova use those ults. Yeah,
and we have winners coming out from both teams. Scarrows, Simwall is going to be helping out a little bit. 2 picks found by Frost, forcing Gannicus here to just kind of back up and reset. Only 4 alive. The Junkrat Triangle is going to be 70 to tire. It's going to be a big shatter actually from Choice A1. However, early Vincent is going to be there with the beat to save his whole team. They're all at 99% here, so Gannicus can give this up. But Triangulum again with 3 with the tire, killing the Immortality and the other tire along with it. So, and Choice A1 just doing Choi things, but Triangulum was just dominant. I'm sorry, Triangulum was so dominant that Frost Nova didn't have an answer for him.
I mean, if you think about the attention span of each of these players as a resource, you've got Milan drawing the ire of the entirety of Frost Nova. You know, there's so much damage that Milan is capable of on the Symmetra pick that, you know, there's really not anything that can be spared in terms of focus for Triangulum on the Junkrat. That being said, they will now kind of swap roles there. Triangulum now on the Symmetra to teleport Gannicus to the objective, get a quick cap, and Milan will be on the McCree. Really not really any changes here for Frost Nova, but this is map point here. They've got to win this.
Yeah, and we see a complete mirror. So here we're going to be seeing the battle of positioning, wits, and absolute skill. You cannot use comp as an excuse here. Both of the Sims are going to be rolling out onto the point. It's an absolute fluster as of now. Choice A1 is going to be playing pretty passive for him. He usually, you know how many players? Oh, never mind. There we go. He's already at 25% HP. The Immortality Field comes out from Frost Nova, however. Good job to force that out on Choice A1. Choice A1 is going to be falling quite low again. The aggression is going to be paying off for him, but also is going to be punished. So the lamp does come out to save him. I mean, it's going to be down the Diva Mech from Tack goes down first. It's going to be first. I'm sorry, I can't think right now. Windows coming out from both teams. MC Wizard does kill Scaro, and Icy does go for a shatter, and it's big. Rook does kill one. They're going to be trading out pretty evenly. Milan is going to be killing Rook. The Simwall comes up for Triangulum. Oh, Rook died with it with 99% to it. However, Icy does kill Vig. The Vig is out of the mech as well. The Sim here, the Immortality Field. I'm so flustered. So much is happening. The Immortality Field comes out. Choice A1 does kill Icy. Choice A1 gets 2. Triangulum right there next to him. The teleport is back up for Rook, though. Rook is going to be teleporting back on the point. He's going to have this wall if he needs it. He's looking for a flip here. I don't know if he'll be using this wall. This Bath is going to be getting burned down by these turrets. The turret's going to be killed, finally. And MC Wizard along... I'm sorry. I was so flustered that fight. There's so much happening, but
I was looking at Scaro taking the TP to the point, seeing if there was a stall, and then TPing right back out of there. That was just so funny. He's like, nope, I'm out. I ain't doing this. And now we're gonna see Frost Nova rotating to the white room here for their next engagement. Rook is gonna have the wall into this fight, which is gonna be good for the high noon from Milan.
Yeah, a teleporter comes out in case they do want to disengage. Window does come out for Lewis. Lewis kills Choice A1 very early. The wall comes up as well. Icy does find one. Sound barrier coming out for Frost Nova. Not sure if they needed that. They were already 2 up, but I mean, they are already flipping pretty fast here. However, I think that early Vincent probably could have held on to that sound barrier just a little bit longer.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, especially since we didn't really see many offensive abilities coming out from the side of Gannicus. Vig is going to have the bomb, Milan's still holding that high noon, White Whale has a sound barrier of their own, and MC Wizard still has that amplification matrix, looking for an opportunity to use that. So ultimate advantage is right now on the side of Gannicus, and they're going to teleport right to point.
Yeah, teleporting right to point. They have the ultimate advantage by far. Milan and Scaro both popping the high noons, but Vig is able to kill Scaro. Wallace is going off. Milan actually pops his now. Window and bomb up. A ton of ults coming in from Gannicus, and it's going to be a team wipe here. Really only the Diva and Rook alive on that Symmetra. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a quick flip coming out from the side of Gannicus.
Tax like, Rook, I'm leaving you to die there, and Rook absolutely does. Objective progress is even right now. It's increasing now for Gannicus, but a solid hold from Frost Nova.
Oh, they're no for TP remake. TP remake. Oh, TP remake. Yep.
Oh,
I saw that coming from a mile away. I saw that Vig wasn't remaking, and I was like, they're gonna go for a TP remake. However, the side of Frost is kind of just rotated to point here. Milan does pick up Icy. However, he's gonna be in a battle this and somehow manages to stay alive here. Great support coming out from MC Wizard, but yeah, Rook with the wall comes out. He's so low. The Lucio dies as well, and it's looking pretty grim here for Frost Nova. Oh, they're gonna go for it again. Oh, I thought they're gonna go. Okay, Vig doesn't have it yet, but Vig is staying out of this mech for now because he wants to try to find another mech kill with the Sim TP. And that last one was just crazy. I saw them line up behind the shield, and I was like, all right, they're gonna die.
Yeah, the mech buff is such a funny one. It's very controversial right now too, because it encourages plays like that. I think it adds to the fun factor. I love it. And now we're coming to last by territory here for Frost Nova.
Vega getting that remake back up. However, Choice One does go for a shadow, but the window kind of forces him to back off. Vig does have that remake, so he's going to be trying to find another cheeky kill. He does this remake, doesn't find anybody. Scour does kill Milan here. The Immortality kill does come out. However, the teleporter is going to be still up for both teams, so both of them getting back very quickly. Icy is going to be killing HY here, but Vig and Choice. Early Vincent just falls off the map. Early Vincent has fallen off the map, and at that point, they were down one. Oh no, they were even. They were even until he fell off. Oh no, they had the same amount of players alive until he fell off, and then he just fell, and then it was. Oh no, that's tragic.
Gannicus is going to take this last map. They're going to take this last, or that last round, the last map, and the last, well, the last of this series. They're going to take home the victory tonight. Here's Triangulum's 5K tire.
Yeah.
Check your corners, guys. Gotta do it.
And his Ryan's also going to be falling too. So we did see sparks of life from Frost Nova. I mean, I'll give it to them. They went down 3-0. They just did not give up. I think especially from Lewis and Scaro, I think them two really, really put up a good effort. However, it is going to be Gannicus as the overall better team play. And yeah, I mean, Gannicus deserved this victory. They played great today.
Yeah, absolutely. And now I believe it's going to be time here to here briefly to cast your votes for the MVP of this match. I believe our choices this evening are Choi, Milan, and Triangulum, really all putting in work here for the side of Gannicus. Choi, leading the front lines really solid. Milan pumping out the damage. Of course, Triangulum really getting their time to shine as well as Junkrat on Lijiang Control Center. And then as Symmetra, an absolutely massive wall on oh goodness, is it Gardens? I don't remember what that
I
second
believe
map called.
I believe Gardens.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
I think
Gardens.
yeah,
Yep.
Gardens.
Yep. The other one is Night Market. So just we got to see some great flexibility out here from Gannicus. So yeah, cast your votes for MVP for Gannicus, and as well for Frost Nova here in a little bit. I believe we'll be looking at Tack, Ricey, and Icy. Of course, the dynamic duo Ricey and Icy. Both doing really good things. Icy with those anti-nades was so much fun to watch. Ricey on the Doomfist, showing us that they're flexible. Put them on any DPS hero, and they'll find some semblance of value there. We got signs of the tank gameplay as well from Icy, and Tack just being a mainstay on the tank lineup on this team. I think was a huge boost for Frost Nova as well.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Frost Nova compete for third place because I think that they definitely have a chance. They have the fire, they have the will, but at the end of the day, Gannicus just ended up being the better team today. And if you had to vote for yourself, Ethan, who would you vote to be the MVP for tonight?
If I had to vote for myself, I would honestly have to say it would. I'd probably have to throw it to Triangulum. It's a lot of this is about who kind of consistently performs the best, and Triangulum really didn't get to have so many star moments as we got to see out of Milan. Milan was so incredibly consistent, but man, I mean, some of these plays that Triangulum brought out, especially in that last map when it was crunch time, I think that I would have to go for Triangulum.
Yeah, personally, I'm saying the same thing. I was going to say Triangulum as well. I mean, Milan didn't play all the maps. That's not necessarily his fault. We saw Triangulum be good across the entire series. And yeah, I mean, Choice One also a great player. I mean, the main tank battle was one to behold, a lot of back and forth. But yeah, at the end of the day, I think Triangulum really just showed me. I mean, sometimes consistency isn't any better. He had his star moments, but I think that throughout the entire series, he was looking pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe now we'll have our MVP for Frost Nova being cast here. Be sure to cast those votes. I'd love to hear from our audience who they think just absolutely popped off there for Frost Nova. Once again, some good standout moments, some signs of life. Ultimately, didn't win the series, but that's fine. This is a great opportunity to learn about how Gannicus plays and to come into the grand finals matches ever stronger here. And I think
Yeah.
that will.
Oh, yeah. That's it. For me, on the side of Frost Nova, I'd probably give it to Scaro. Scaro looked great. Really competed. To be honest with you, I mean, I think he was really the one that was giving Triangulum and Milan a run for their money during this match, and as well as Dom. Dom played DPS as well, but yeah, overall, I gotta give it to Scaro. Scaro's had a great series in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. We had some really great moments from Scaro, and I think that we'll be getting our MVP for. I think that we'll be getting our MVP for Gannicus here shortly.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we'll
have
actually be getting.
we
Yeah,
have
we'll be getting
two.
both of our MVPs here.
Yeah, we do have Triangulum and Milan with us. Both of you guys, how are you doing today?
Doing good. Much better
Pretty
to get
good.
after that win.
Having a lot of fun.
Yes.
Yeah, Milan, I recall talking to you before. Your Ashe play, when you did play the Ashe, was absolutely insane. I mean, I got to give it to you, especially on Neville Sky. It was the exact same thing as I casted for you last time, man. The Ashe was looking great.
Thanks. Yeah.
And Triangulum, you looked good on just about everything as well. The Soldier and Junkrat especially. Both you guys, both really good on the DPS today.
Thank you. If it helps, I've never played Soldier before, ever, but I'm glad to see that it works with all my Valorant. My Valorant gaming. It's very useful.
So that corner camp there that we got to see on Lijiang Tower, that's the Valorant training paying off, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Translates over so
Okay.
well.
And you guys, do you guys both main the DPS role?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. I've got a couple questions for you guys. Are you guys surprised that you won in this dominantly, or do you guys think you're gonna win maybe like 4-0 or like a 4-3? Or like, what do you guys think was gonna happen today?
We
I
were.
thought. Oh,
Oh,
you
you
go
can go.
first.
You go. You go.
Okay. I thought honestly, it was gonna be a little bit more rough, especially after that first map. Like props to them, they put up a good fight that first map. But I thought it was gonna be a lot closer. We recently lost in Tranquility, so that was like kind of rough. And we're coming out here like haven't played in a little bit. We haven't really like scrimmed a lot. We got Saf who or Battletoad coming off of he had a blood clot, so it's like we had like a lot going on. So, but I didn't expect that we were gonna win this dominantly, but I'm happy the results came out this way.
Yeah. Prayers up to Battletoad, by the way. Hope he's all well. Be at training, and you can go now. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Personally, I thought that it would be a lot more dominant. On the first map, we were playing really split. We weren't really paying much attention. After we lost our last tournament match, we kind of had a fire lit under us to know that we could lose. So we did have to keep trying hard. But after that first map and a little bit of difficulty on second, we started doing a lot better.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely tell. And who do you think on their team? Who do you think on the team was the biggest threat to you guys? Was anybody like did anybody stand out at all to you guys that were like, wow, this guy is really good, or he's giving us a run for our money, or was there any player that made you like stand out for you?
Whoever their main tank was dominated whoever was on main tank on our team multiple times. No offense to my team, but they kind of got destroyed.
Nice. Little MTD in there.
Little MTD.
Just a little bit. Yeah, I believe that was Icy. Icy did play well. And yeah, what about you, Milan? Any players that really stood out to you?
I wasn't playing the first map, but definitely I'm not sure who it was. I forget their name, but their Doomfist player in the first map especially got some like good value. But I think especially once we got off those like control maps, I think he wasn't able to really force the Doomfist as much. And I think that kind of helped us out there too.
Yeah, that was Rice. Yeah, we were talking about Rice quite a lot. I think he got a 6K actually on Busan on that city center point. I believe he got a 6K and almost clutched it out for the team. But your guys' team play came out in the end, and yeah, good job, guys. My final question for you guys is really like I believe you're facing Team Josh in the finals, correct, Ethan?
Yes.
I'm actually looking right now, and yes, it does look that way.
How confident are you two that that you're going to be able to win this championship?
I think it'll be closer, but I'm pretty sure we still win.
I like
All
the
right.
confidence.
I like it as well. What about you, Milan?
I agree with Try. I think it's gonna be a good game, but I think we believe we can come out. We got a lot of people on our team who have been playing really hard. We got our coach Night Night who's put in a lot of time, so thank you to him. But I think we're gonna come out on top in the end.
All right, thank you so much, Ethan. You got any questions for him?
No, that's it for me. We covered pretty much everything. I'm looking forward in a big way to watching you guys play against Team Josh. I think you guys are more than a match for them. So I'll be very excited to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys so much. You both played great today on DPS. Thank you for coming out. I guess are they co-MVPs, Ethan, or did one of them win, or what? What?
Yeah, we've got co-MVPs tonight. The DPS,
All right.
yeah, the DPS prowess displayed by both of these players was just too immense to pass up for us in the booth and us in the audience. So you guys put on a spectacular show for us tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, see you later. Bye.
All right, and then do we have the results for who won? Are we interviewing someone on Frost Nova as well?
Oh, okay. So it doesn't look like we'll be getting our MVP for Frost Nova.
Give me one moment here. I see someone in a public call, and I don't know if they're waiting for an interview or not. So here he is. So we have Dom here. Dom, how's it going?
Doing good.
And I think from what I'm seeing here, it looks like I wanted Dom. Or, I'm sorry, I wanted White Whale to be rewarded MSP here for just all the disconnects, the disruptions, the jarring nature of the disconnections there, particularly on Havana. But it seems that Dom, you are awarded our most shittiest player for the evening. How are you feeling about the game?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I was honestly just memeing around. That's why I went DPS.
Yep.
I saw the aggressive. You just mined up to them and trapped and
Oh
somehow got
yeah,
like 2 kills. Like that was
yeah. I got that
outstanding. That
Lucio.
was
He went
great. That
flying
was a
into my
great play.
trap.
Yeah, I
It was
mean,
great.
we saw some insane aggression from you. Yeah, so I mean, I really didn't have anyone in mind for MSP, but I guess you've been chosen. So, I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles, though.
I got subbed out last map because my coach got mad at me for some of my shatters on Havana.
Mm.
So
Like,
Yeah, some of them
yeah.
connected to shields and bubbles there.
Uh-huh.
A
Yeah,
little
that.
unfortunate there.
it happens. It happens, though. It
Are you
happens.
normally pretty good at the Rhine mind games that are played for
Uh,
Shatter?
it's off and on.
Got
I honestly haven't been playing as much because Overwatch sucks
I
sometimes.
couldn't agree more. I could not agree
Yeah.
more with that.
So that's why I pulled out the Junkrat. I got to plat with him.
The J silly.
So I mean, hey, I was pretty mad though because they were running May McCree, so I couldn't run ball.
Mm. Yeah, that's gonna be.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I believe someone did try to run ball for a little bit. He's got consistently got frozen twice in a row and then
Yeah, I
switched.
was like, I just want to play ball. Come on.
Yeah, I think that was you. Yeah, that was you, I believe. You just went to
Yeah,
ball and just got frozen up twice, just died instantly, and yeah, you got to switch
yeah,
off.
yeah.
But all right, and next week you guys are going to be going into the finals against Team Josh. Do you have any maybe like some words for Team Josh, like a warning or any message you want to send to him?
I actually had a couple of them on my team for the Goats tournament before. I honestly just can't wait to play against them. I like hanging out with them and stuff. They were a fun team.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I think it's going to be a good match as well. You guys seem to be pretty evenly matched, and I hope we can get a long series.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that's going to be it for me, Wild. I too am very excited for this showdown against Team Josh. Dom, do you think that you guys will still emerge on top?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, win the championship here in the lower division. Well, let's I guess only time will tell there. But I concur with Wild. I'm pretty excited to watch that happen.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
thank
Have a
you.
great night.
You too.
We actually did manage to get Ricey MVP here tonight for Frost Nova. Ricey, how are you doing? How are you feeling about that game?
I think we like tried our best there. Like we're a pretty new team. We don't like have the best synergy, but I think we did pretty decent against them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, you guys looked pretty good there. Even though you guys did end up losing 4-1, there were a lot of times where it looked like you guys had pieces together. You have what you needed, but you just couldn't really find like a good groove to fit into, you know?
Yeah, like we're trying to like run our comps that we've been practicing a lot, but like we just don't have the synergy, and we sometimes mess up on rotations, which we'll work on.
Now, you mentioned that you're a little bit of a newer team. Do you guys have plenty of opportunities to scrimmage and practice and kind of
Oh
work
yeah,
on that synergy?
yeah.
What?
We've been screaming a lot.
Okay, that's awesome. And what do those normally look like? So you guys are running kind of the same strategies that we got to see tonight. Is it
Yeah,
map dependent?
we use the hero sheet out. I mean the map pool sheet obviously, and we just go based off that. We practice what the best comp is. We practice our rotation against other teams, and yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so is
How you guys feeling? Oh, go ahead, Ethan. Sorry, go
oh,
ahead.
I was just gonna ask, is Doomfist on that sheet for Busan?
We were planning to run our good bulldozer comp on there.
Gotcha. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a fun hero to watch on Busan. You had a spectacular performance on that map.
Thank you.
All right, and you guys will be competing for a third place, I believe. I believe next week, and I'm about to check who it's against. I thought that I knew, but I have slipped my mind who you guys will be playing. Do you have it on hand, Ethan?
I'm actually looking right now, and it looks like we'll be against Slipstream, which is the number
That's
4
right.
seed in the division.
Yeah. So how are you guys feeling about your? Are you guys gonna take this third place medal next week in Slipstream?
Yeah, we'll work hard to take that third place from them.
All right, fair enough. I don't have any more questions, Ethan. What about you?
I think that the Frost Nova Slipstream matchup is going to be a really good one. If you guys are able to win against Slipstream, do you think that? I guess actually that'll be the last game there, so you guys kind of have to win it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so just get practicing, and I can't wait to see you guys run some of these same compositions. I can't wait to see you play the Doomfist as well. You showed us a lot of flexibility on the DPS roster. Can we get a little bit of a sneak peek into any of these other DPS heroes that we might see?
Uh, well, we're probably gonna try to like play some sort of like dive or like different comps like the May or the Tracer.
Oh, I'd love to see some Tracer for you guys from you guys. That would be a lot of fun to watch. But I guess I'll have to wait and see until that final game against Slipstream.
Yep.
Well, that's
And
gonna
yeah,
be
thank
it
you.
for me.
Yep. Yeah, is it for me
Yeah.
too? Sorry, I was about to say the exact same thing as you. We got the same thing in mind, but thank you so much for coming out. I mean, yeah, your Doomfist was crazy. Good job by you guys, and I'm excited to see you guys next week against
Yeah. Thank you for having me here.
Slipstream. Yeah.
And now, while we have the opportunity, we got to talk a little bit about the standings for each of these teams going into. This is actually the last match for the playoffs here that we casted. And so we'll be going into next week. Will be the grand finals between all the teams that we've been following for the last while now. Do you want to break down at least start with the lower division? You want to break down what we're going to be looking at as far as some of these matchups go?
Yep, and in the lower division, we're gonna be seeing Team Josh, a classic. I mean, I've seen Team Josh play a lot of matches, and I mean, it's Team Josh. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And they look pretty good. And they're gonna be against Gannicus, which we just saw today. That should be a good matchup, as well as the third place match of Frost Nova and Slipstream. So our lower division is gonna be the ending is gonna be quite intense. If you ask me, I think both matches will be close, and the competition for first and third place will be pretty intense.
Yeah, I strongly agree. Now, going up a tier into our intermediate division, we're gonna have Team Delta against Team Hyperion. I think Delta are probably gonna be the fan favorites into that, but a very similar matchup, I would say. That one's gonna be quite the nail biter. And then our number 3 and number 4 seed competing for third place is going to be Frostburn and Lounge Legend. At Lounge Legends, I haven't actually gotten to the opportunity to watch Frostburn or Lounge Legends play. Wild, do you think that do you have any insight to yield for us on that particular matchup?
I haven't watched a ton of intermediate, mainly extreme and lower, but I have watched Lounge Legends. I do think they look good, and I think that there's some good guys. So, and they did play Hyperion very close in a 4-3 matchup. So I'll probably give a slight edge to Lounge Legends, but not by a lot. From what I have seen from Frostburn, they look pretty good as well. So I'm expecting another close match.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. And then up one more step, we've got our upper division, right, Wild?
Yes, and I'll let you take this one, as I don't think I've casted a single match of upper division games this tournament.
Well, I unfortunately missed the game yesterday between the Bench and Forge Revenge. Forge Revenge ended up being the number 3 seed, so they'll be playing for third place against the number 4 seed, which is Los Borealis, who I've gotten to cast twice now. It's always been a blast to watch them play, and they actually really gave Maelstrom, the number 1 seed, a run for their money in yesterday's game. I think the series went the length of 7 maps, and it was
Yeah.
really close. Still not quite enough to edge Los Borealis into the number 1, number 2 seeds, which are currently occupied by, once again, Maelstrom and the Bench. Maelstrom and the Bench contesting for that number 1 spot in the grand finals. And I don't know that it'll go one way or the other, but at least from what I've seen from Maelstrom, they play super clean, and my expectations lean a little bit in their favor.
I would agree. They are the number 1 seed for a reason, but as you said, both matches were 4-3, so extremely good efforts from Los Borealis and Ford's Revenge. But finally, in the Extreme Division, the one I'm most excited about, because I think I've probably cast it the most, but we have Prospect Clockwork versus Sailor Scouts. I'm so excited for this matchup. They both just dominated their Seed 3 and Seed 4. Apollo Paradox and USA GG next 4-0 respectively. They both 4-0. I think it's going to be an amazing match, and I'm so excited to watch the Extreme Division come to a close.
I mean, in the Extreme Division, it's you know, you're looking at some pretty high tier players there as well. The games are always just so incredibly fast paced. It's difficult for us as casters to even keep up with them at times, and at the same time, there's so much to break down as well because these players are just the absolute best of the best. So you're absolutely right. While those are definitely going to be matches to watch, although I'd say that about any of these matches. So if you've enjoyed watching this series, go on. If you've enjoyed watching this entire series for the season go on, then definitely make sure that you follow the channel so that you can get notified of when we go live with some of these awesome games next week. We will be, don't go anywhere as well, because we'll be rating one of our staff members, Athena. We'll be rating their channel. So once we conclude here, you guys are going to want to stick around for some continuation of quality content.
Yeah, absolutely. I've worked with Athena probably a couple times when we casted. It's always a blast, and I'm sure you guys will have a blast watching her as well. So yeah, make sure to stick around after the stream ends. But yeah, I mean, I think that's it for us, Ethan.
Yeah, it sure is. What a fun match to watch today with you. We saw once again signs of life coming out from Frost Nova. I'm excited to see how they continue to perform in that grand final map. I'm sorry, I'm excited to see Gannicus in particular in that grand finals map as well. Like I said, Slipstream and Frost Nova are going to be a pretty similar matchup. So definitely tune in. We'll be live next week with all these grand finals matches. You don't want to miss it.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Wild. I'm here with Ethan. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Please stick around for Athena. But yeah, it's gonna be it for us, and we're gonna be we should be able to see you guys next week.